You have been referred to the United States Refugee Admissions Program for consideration for resettlement to the United States. All resettlement processing services are free of charge. This video will briefly guide you through the steps. Step 1. Pre-screening interview. You will be called for a pre-screening interview at a resettlement support center. The staff will ask you important questions about why you fled your country. They will look at your documents, take your photograph, and ask you certain questions about your past and your family relationships. Your answers should be accurate and complete. You will also be fingerprinted, either at this interview or at a later date. From then on, throughout the process, your information will be thoroughly reviewed by U.S. government agencies. Step 2. USCIS Interview. After your pre-screening interview, you will be contacted by the Resettlement Support Center and scheduled for an interview conducted by specially trained U.S. government staff from the Department of Homeland Security, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. An interpreter will be provided if the interviewer does not speak your language. You will then receive written notification if your case is or is not eligible for resettlement to the United States, or if more time is needed to investigate your eligibility. Step 3. Medical screening. If your case moves forward, you and everyone in your family will be scheduled for a medical screening. Don't worry if someone in your family has health issues. Just be honest. Step 4. Cultural orientation. The Resettlement Support Center will also schedule you to attend a cultural orientation class, where you will receive valuable information about traveling to the United States and what to expect when you arrive. Step 5. Travel. If all security clearances are granted, your final destination in the United States will be determined and you will be approved for travel. You will be told when you will travel to the United States. You will receive a travel loan to cover the cost of your flight, and you will need to sign a promissory note in which you promise to repay the travel loan within 3 years after arrival in the United States. Step 6. Arrival. When you arrive in the United States, someone representing the resettlement agency will meet you at the airport. The resettlement agency will help you with basic services and make sure basic living costs are covered for your first 30 to 90 days in the United States. If anyone in your family needs medical assistance, you will have access to medical care. You will have the legal right and responsibility to work in the United States, and the resettlement agency will connect you to employment services. If you have school-age children, they will be enrolled in a free public school. Post-resettlement. After 1 year in the United States, you are expected to apply to become a permanent resident. 5 years after your arrival, you may apply to become a United States citizen.